Egypt, and it's very pleasant to see Egyptian youth when find to be trained in finding new job opportunities in the IT. They start to have a greater step when getting very distinguished job opportunities in world corporations, and the financial income is quite high compared to the traditional jobs. In fact, the thing that I was very keen to listen to the experiences. Most importantly, that it might be a graduate in a discipline that have nothing to do with the IT. I've met with those graduated from the education, Arab languages, faculties, as well as engineering. But these, as I was always to encourage the Egyptian youth, they search for the available job opportunities. Based on that, taking the decision to change their disciplines, and they come to be qualified through the training courses and the special programs related to the IT, and they start to work with the world and international corporation. I've listened to the new successful stories from young men and women from the Upper Egypt. They work online, working with international corporations as well as in Cairo. It's a very important message for the Egyptian youth. It does not matter your discipline, but how to take a decision to do shift career or discipline, to change my discipline through the training. And we've moved to a very important axis pivotal with in Aswan, within the alternative axis of Aswan Low Dam, built for more than 25 years ago, do not exceed 2 lanes in each direction. Accordingly, contained into the great movement and mobilization that require to be more efficient, and the mobilization weren't there to be transported above the dam, and the alternative was a bridge due to the vehicles to move more than 40 kilometers to move from the east. It's not just a bridge as an alternative of the dam, but it would link Bernice and the Red Sea through Aswan, and to transport it into Tashkil, passing through Abu Simbel. I'm talking about developmental and tourist access to serve different disciplines such as tourism and agriculture. It has been a great visit through the project of Haya Karima initiative. We've passed through a very important project in new renewable and energy, as the Egyptian state laid out in a very clear plan in 2030 to make more than 42% of the generated power and energy to be renewable and clean. An international corporation of $150 million investment to generate 200 megawatt. Therefore, as we produce this type of project, to minimize our reliability in the gas and mazout and the fossil fuel, and would give me a new chance in order to export them. We've entered Faris village. I was very keen to visit a great number of projects in Faris village. We've listened to some ideas related to the project are there. I see this opportunity to thank all volunteered youth in Decent Life initiative. Throughout the Republic, we found hundreds of volunteers working without no payment to achieve great achievement. And we've moved to the western Komombo for the vehicles stations, for the buses, vehicles, in order to minimize the pressures inside the city that would serve all the surrounded area. Finally, the place I was very keen to stand and talk to you through, the new center for the or cultivating new seeds of the sugar. It is very important to start making a new step for producing the sugar cane or the cane sugar, one of the most important strategic crops of Egypt in producing sugar. Our issue, our problems used to cultivate traditionally that the cane stayed in the land for more than 5 years. Due to that, the productivity is minimized, and that also would make to spoil the seeds that the farmer cannot change. The idea that we've proposed, adopted by the Minister of Agriculture, is to do these sensors. Have you seen we are generating the seeds of the cane to enable the farmer to cultivate it in a modern way, and it is important it's taking less water, but most importantly the crop is doubled. So if a farmer is cultivating as average 30 to 35 than traditionally, so we may reach it to 60 or 70 fidans through this new mechanism to cultivate the seed in a very specific way and minimize the water. And if you had a chance, if the seed is died, it cannot be replaced. This issue, God willing, we have this center in Komombo and another center in Wadi Al Saida in order to produce enough seed to cultivate and expand the new and modern cultivation of the sugar cane. We will continue the rest of the tour till the end of the day in a new number of the project in different sectors, and thank you for being here.